Hello, Thetan bisexual kid. That one bisexual kid. Hello to everybody. Hello, Louis Vargas. That one bisexual kid. I'm really good. I had a great day today. And I was like, you know what I need to do more of? As a character designer, I have a feel for character design. We're going to do more character design today. Happy 51K? We're at 51K? Another 1,000? How did that happen? Whoa, NBA squad, I didn't even know. Thanks, Sky Slayer. That's super sweet. And Ringo Rat. Hello, Ringo the Rat. Any relation to Ringo the Star? Because if so, that's pretty cool. Although I don't think there is. Studio pen? I think dry ink is what I'm trying to get. It's just a fun little scribble on it. Yo, what's good? Said Caleb Busta. Hello, this is a fun place. Hello to Sky Slayer. Now you do know. Now I do know. This is true. Now I know that we have 51,000. That one bisexual, is that a metaphor? Or are you actually like what? A sourdough? You wouldn't be wheat, are you? Are you Italian seasoning sort of bread? What kind of bread are you? If you are bread, what kind of bread? What bread would you be? I would be white bread, sadly. I'd like to think that I'm a little more fun than that, but I am not. I am white bread. People like me for what I am. They put me, you can have a grilled cheese with me, but that's about it, you know? Like you get what you get. Actually, I'm pretty fun. I might be Italian seasoning. I'm struggling on character design. How do you come up with all of your characters? So, I look at history and science. That's how I get excited about it. But I also have a Pinterest. I'm on Pinterest all the time. And I look at what other people have done with their character designs. For like, are you having trouble designing a character, or are you having trouble with poses? Yes, he's my favorite beetle. Ringo the Rat. Congratulations. I am Breadstick. That is the funner of breads. Chat, what other breads are you guys? Today we are just live on YouTube, by the way. But I am almost at 1,000 followers on Twitch, so if you want to go check that out, I am. White bread all the way. Hi, Angel Dust got you. A Starfall says, what are we drawing? We are drawing some more snails. I wanted to draw snails. I'm feeling the need for snails. I don't think I got it out of my system yet. And I think I could draw them better at some point. So that's what we're doing today. And I think I'm trying to like figure out at what point, like what kind of snails we got going here. Did people make fun of toy art first, then you start drawing? Sky Slayer 1, great grammar. Wonderful work there. 2, no one made fun of me for my art. They would just, people like people who draw. You don't get, no one's weirded out by that. I don't think. Or at least I've never had that experience where people make fun of me for drawing. I'm just so popular. Oh my god. Oh my god. But no, no one ever made me fun of me for making art. I it's not, oh, so it's not that they make fun of you for your art, like being an artist, choosing to do that. You will have aunts and uncles who casually mention the stereotype of the starving artist, and that is a little detrimental to like being taken seriously as an adult. But it's not necessarily like, because that's not true. I've made plenty of money being an artist. I lived in LA on the salary that I created for myself out of all of the jobs that I would get every single month being my own studio. I can afford to being an artist. People make money on being an artist. Also, you know, you see art everywhere. No matter where you go, there's a commercial. That's someone who made that. You go to an aquarium and there's some art on the walls, or there's a little description about climate change with little sea turtles on it. Some artist made that. Like, you're going to see that everywhere, so you're not going to get made fun of. You will have to educate some people in your life where you're like, no, Aunt Mary, I don't want to work at Disney. They kind of suck. And also, that's not the one place that everybody wants to work all the time. Hello, Giraffe M's. Thanks. Apparently, we're at 51,000 now. I didn't know that. This guy's there. What? No. Yep. I was just making fun of you a little. We're friends. You're good, dude. Croissant. I feel like for me, you would be a croissant. That is the funner of foods. And everybody wants to hang out with you. Good job. I'm watching The Dark Knight. Good movie. Goodbye. Everyone say goodbye to my girlfriend, Madison. Goodbye. In chat. I'll see you later. I'll see you tonight. See ya. A actual character from my non-existent anime. Oh, so you're trying to figure out character design for your anime. Cool. Yeah, I just messed around when I had a comic book in my head that I never made. I would always be like, what was his character design? Often you can kind of feel out character design, and it can be like, oh, this should be a little bigger. If you're doing a character and you want them to feel strong or dependable, often you can just start with the simple shapes. I always start with simple shapes. Go right to the simple shapes, like circles, squares, triangles. Think Steven Universe and like all the different shapes that they are. Peridot is a triangle because she's a little anal, and that comes off as angular, as well as Pearl. They're very set in their ways. And then you have the square shaped damn, it's been such a long time since I've seen Steven Universe. But there is a square character where her hair is square. She was my favorite. And she's dependable. She's reliable. And that's what square often resembles. I got here. Hello, Kim Holly. The ocean scares me. Thalassophobia. One of the very common fears. Good for you for having something that's, you know, pretty innate in most humans. I would be a burnt piece of toast. Burnt toast. Burnt toast. That is the funniest thing I've heard all day. What kind of bread would you be? I'd be a burnt toast. Kind of like this. I'm going to draw right next to it. I'm going to draw on top of it. I'm going to be like a little more hunched. Maybe a little more like this, and then maybe a little more like this, maybe. Like, I want him to be a little surprised, maybe this way. I want him to feel interesting as a character design. I don't want him to feel gross or unwell made. You made me think about it a lot. So thank you for asking me about character design, because that's really important right now. We're drawing a character. He needs to look cool. And that's what we're up to today. We're drawing fun character designs, making a snail character. That's what I'm doing right here, right now. Live. Someone says, Garnet? Thank you. Is it Garnet? I don't think it is. Is it Garnet? It might be Garnet. It's Rose and Ruby. Or Ruby and Sapphire put together. I remember that. I'm going to go get my pen right now, but I'll still listen to the advice. Nice. What's going on? Angel Dust, we're drawing a snail. I just subbed yesterday, so what are we doing is this vid, you just drawing like pro. Kim Holly, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. That's very sweet. I am a pro. I am drawing like one, hopefully. And today we are kind of drawing a snail character that is going to be super intelligent. Like, imagine we're drawing an alien. Like, that's the easiest way to describe this. Or at least it's easier than describing what's actually going on. But today we answer questions about, we go live every day at 3:30 every weekday at 3:30 on different platforms. But today we're going live here, and we are figuring out what this character looks like and how to make him a little more interesting. So I'm just drawing on top of a previous layer that did not do it for me, was not giving. She was not serving, you know what I mean? Now we're doing it again, but this time we're going to let them cook. We're going to let them cook. And let's do a little comparison of the two next to each other. Do you see how one feels like it's a little more in motion? Look at that. One, it doesn't have any line of action. It feels really off. And the other one is way better. Hey, little Rose! We just started. No worries, dude. How are you? Thanks, Kim Holly. Nightwolf says, it. I made a video on the science of it. The clown alien. Pennywise. I don't know if you guys have seen it or if you enjoy the movie It Too. But there's a lot of like smart stuff to it, I think, that kind of goes by the wayside. In my opinion, it makes a lot of sense as an alien interdimensional being. I think like it's super fun to me to analyze the different mechanics that go on with its effects that it has on the world. I've done a whole video on it on TikTok, and it's really fun for me to look at aliens and sci-fi and be like, huh, that actually makes so much sense thanks to science. Please, I'm doing an angle. You want to do a round angle? No way. No. Listen to me. I'm the one telling you how to make lines here. Okay, Procreate. KCR, what is your favorite food? Luis Vargas, never ask me that question again. I don't have a favorite food. What's your favorite food? Let me put you on the spot. I'm not a child. I don't know. I don't have favorite foods. I like food in general. Nobody has a favorite food. And then, cause then you eat it too much, and then you make it the worst food you ever liked. You know, I used to like spaghetti. Now I don't eat it as much because I need to bake it. I need to cook. I need to bake the noodles. Buy the noodles. They're cheap. What do I do? Hey, Case, missed last stream, but hello. Hello to you. I am good. How are you? I am doing great. Unless you guys have a favorite food. Like, I don't like to mince words. I don't like to knuckle down, you know what I mean? Hey, Myritas Adams. Hello, dude. Hello. Also, I was just kidding about the food. Question, is it fast? It's very fast. It's so fast. It literally doesn't touch the ground. It is flying on an electromagnetic field that allows it to move like a bullet train. It is levitating and has no traction whatsoever. So yes, it is fast. To answer your question, it's so fast. It actually doesn't know what to do with itself, I don't think, because it's so fast. Just want to make sure that it looks accurate. Boom! And then a bing bong. And then a booyakasha. A little bit of that. That's fun. That's a fun little... I want it to feel a little bit like it came straight out of Ratchet and Clank. Like, I kind of want that sort of feel. Ratchet and Clank is very great character designs all the time. So if you guys are ever hungry for a little bit of, I wonder how to do character design, look up the art of Ratchet and Clank. I like the spaghetti. Casey, what's your favorite color? For me right now, it's purple. I've realized that with a little bit of time and effort. I like purple. I do. It's a color that I use frequently, and I'm always drawing purple. I used to like green and orange. And honestly, the fact that green and orange are in cadence with, and also follow along the same sort of designs as purple, I'm not surprised I like purple. Mud water tastes good. Is that coffee? Is that coffee? Me forgot about food. I'm literally starving artist. No! I used to... Actually, I did have a problem. Wait, what? You can drink mud water? What? Okay, I've only seen one video about mud water. Help me, chat. What is mud water? What is mud water? Is it actual mud water? Help me. I'm not familiar. Coffee or milk? Is it actually coffee and milk? Like, that would make more sense. I just need a little help here. Mud water is mud in water. Kim Holly, are you serious? It's water and mud. Are you sure? What the fuck? Are you serious? I had no idea. That's kind of funny. Why do people like that? I don't understand. My mom said I could die if I drink it. Bad water that's dirty. Okay, is there like, help me out. Is there a lore to this? Is there a meme lore? Like, what is the origins of this being in the internet now? Why is this a trend, and why is this a topic of conversation? I kind of like looking up memes. Like, people said Riz a lot for a bit. We still say Riz for fun, sarcastically. But when we say Riz now, hi Sino, what's up, dude? I liked videos where they're like, hey, Riz stands for charisma. And people say it kind of like this because this guy said it first, and it's kind of funny. I'd like to know a little bit about where Mudwater came from, if anybody knows. What's the lore behind it? Does anybody actually remember, or no? I'd be impressed with you if you did. Like, I know you don't have to be a dictionary for me right now, but I do enjoy a good dictionary. I eat up that dictionary. I gobble on dictionaries. I used to, when I was a kid and I was trying to learn that I was a character designer as a child, I would look up, I had a thesaurus, and I would draw the different types of words for monster, and I would look up different descriptors for monster, and there was behemoth, and I would look that up in the dictionary then. And what was the origin of that? And then I would look up other types of beast names, and I thought that was really cool, and I don't think anyone else has ever done that in their life. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but I feel like I'm pretty original. So that's what I did as a child. So I actually do really enjoy a good dictionary. So this is like Gary if Gary was magnetic and super intelligent because he could eat the memories of his followers. Or not followers, but his friends and family. I guess his neighbors. I don't know. Congratulations on 550K on YouTube. Thanks, Majamankor. And hey, hi Skia. I don't know if I said hello, but hello to you. Are we having a good day? Guys, I painted my... I don't know if I ever showed, but my girlfriend painted my nails. They are blue. And it's great. I never gotten more than 5 pages in a sketchbook, but I got one that's perfectly sized, so I have good hopes. Oh, cool. How'd you make Oddity? We met in school. We went to school together. So we spent like 3 years in animation together. Case, you can drink mud water. I saw you can buy it. Thank you, little Rose. I did not know. How's Alec feeling? He's feeling great. I think he just forgot that we have a live stream. And I don't want to have to recommend or remind him that I have a live stream. Because I don't want him to feel obligated that he has to be here. Like, he doesn't have to be here. He has a lot of fun being here. His eyes are still healing. Like, he's wearing sunglasses today. We went on a walk. I don't know if he's up for it. Maybe he's in the zone. But that's what we're up to today. My dimly lit room is just a nice area so I can sketch on my bed. Very cool. I don't think I'll ever eat mud water, or drink it, however you're supposed to digest it. I am vegan, and I enjoy, you know, the more plant-based lifestyle, but I'm not necessarily gonna, I don't even like salads, even though I'm vegan. And I don't think I'm gonna start drinking grass smoothies or drink mud water. It's not for me. It's not for me, you know. It's just not my thing. Let's see. There we go. These snails are actually blind in real life. However, there is nematodes and different hideous parasites that infest their eyeballs and might act like new eyeballs. So I'm perfectly comfortable with giving them new eyes to see out of. What is this? Jack Morrison is like, oh, cool. Oh, yes, sand. Congratulations on 51K, Case. Thank you very much. You should eat sand. I disagree. That's like saying you should eat glass. I'm not going to do that just because you said so. I'm not down. Especially. Nice and crunchy. No! Do not eat sand! No, sand is sandy. Sand Jesus. I will say, that's very funny. It is basically sand. Glass is sand. Glass is sand. Or glass will be sand eventually. It's sand but before. That's backwards. There we go, baby. Now we got a full functioning weird little snail guy. They look like that. They really do. And there we are. See, they'll fold up their mouth and turn it... They'll fold up their foot, I guess, technically is what it is. They fold up their foot and use it as a mouth. Which is actually what some sea snails do. They do this. Sea snails actually do fold up their mouth into a sort of half pouch. I will eat glass. No, Huskia, no, don't do that. I keep watching paranormal videos and can't sleep at night. Ghosts aren't real, so you don't have to worry about that. But it is spooky sometimes. You do get a little scared. I'm still holding my Apple Pen. I'm still looking for my Apple Pen. Good luck. I put the live on my TV, and now you have an echo. Do I have an echo? Let me know if I have an echo. Hey, what's up, Peckable? What am I drawing? These are some snails, buddy. There's some snails becoming sentient. Let's draw a different style of snails. Some snails can forage and work together in groups. But also, I have ate glass and sand. No, you have not. This is a fun place. Do not say that. You did not eat glass. Do not eat glass. Don't do that. I think it's a bad idea to eat sand. It's a bad idea. Like we're dissuading everybody from doing this. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. How's everybody's day doing? I hope everyone's doing well and not at all eating dirt or sand. This is like when kids were eating Tide Pods, all right? Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Some kid died. And now we make fun of them because we're like, you're stupid. And the mom's like, my child was following a trend. He was brainwashed. Don't eat dirt. You'll be another statistic. Oof. Something very fun about ferrofluid is it kind of makes spikes off of things that are rotating around. And so that's why I'm making it have spikes sticking off of its shell like this. Snails naturally have this sort of spiky spikes, or their swirl going around. So I feel like naturally it's going to happen like this. It would just naturally, if you took a snail shell and you put some ferrofluid over it, it might look something along these lines. And I think that's kind of cool. Except when it looks like that. Because that didn't look very nice. That looked kind of gross. I'm going to do a little bit of this. And this. And this. We're going to clean up just a bit. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat really quick. Just going to do a little bit of this. Ah. There we go. Okay. Now I will check out what you guys have been saying. Let me do really quick, do a little bit of that. Read them and weep. There, perfect. Okay. Good, I just got out of quarantine. Yay! Good job, Peckable. Hair is tasty. No, it's not, Kim Holly. But like I have when I was 3. Okay, well, this is a fun place. That's different. You're not an adult. You're not a child. You're an adult now. Or maybe you are a child. But don't eat glass. Pretty alright. Still have no friends, but I'm fine. Goofy Goober, you can still hang out with us. We're cool. Good, I just got out of quarantine. We can be friends if you want, exactly. You would make a warrior sea bunny character. You should make a warrior sea bunny character. Like a sea bunny, like the cool mollusks. They're very fun. IDKY, but last night I said, hey, it's 1 in the morning watching The Conjuring. It's definitely a good idea. No, it's not. Definitely not a good idea. I need to go. Bye, Little Rose. I was watching Deadpool at 1. That's super cool. Deadpool, always funny. I don't think I can stay up till 1 nowadays. I've never been a night owl. I don't recommend it. However, I did read a good book last night and I could not put it down. So I completely understand the motive of wanting to stay up. I just would rather be asleep more often than not. Is anyone else a morning person or not? You can tell me. This is a safe place. Nope, bad move, Casey. Didn't mean to do that. And you, and a you. At this point, I'm creating dipoles for it to manipulate objects with, which are two opposite ends of a magnetic object. And that's why I'm making it look a little bit like this. I want it to look kind of like that. Eesh. Maybe I'll make the eyes pop out a little. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun. And I'm just going to have... I'm going to get some stuff up. I'm going to take this group away. We're going to rough it. I want to make a sort of... character that's sort of like... going a little bit like this. He's going to need a little bit around the back. He's going to do a little bit of this. And then a little bit of that. He's going to be whoop, just holding on at that moment. And then he's also super angry. And we're going to make a rough character. I feel like this could be a little bigger though. And then maybe some of this. Maybe a little bit of that. I feel like I want them to look like the Gungans. The Jar Jar Binks sort of looking characters. And because they have a very good design of being half snail, half iguanodon. And I think that that's a good way to look at character design. I also love Terrell Whitlich. She's a great designer. And so I'd love to kind of feel out what that could be. I feel like they might have some sort of faceplate, if that's at all allowed. Maybe. Maybe it's more just like rocks. And their sort of scales kind of fall down from it. They are... Maybe they're smaller, maybe they're bigger. Oh, but wait. The lines. Look at the lines, Casey. Follow it along. Me too, man. Same. Bailey Dodson says, oh, I like your avatar high skis. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Sea bunnies, bush babies, raccoons, says Kim Holly. Cool. I just got finished reading Clinic of Horrors, so let me join you. A kid for you? What is a Clinic for Horrors? That sounds super spooky. Hey, LL Cool. What's up, dude? I hope you do not spam. I don't know if it was you who spammed earlier, but hello. But I can't because people say, oh, don't, if it will you die. Like, that's the reason I... What? Kit Kat, don't talk like that here. This is a fun place, don't worry. It's just like, only people want to watch live streams. Nobody really watches live streams on YouTube except you guys, which is awesome. And I love hanging out. But, you know, I know I don't watch live streams on YouTube. I like that other people have their own things that they do with their own time, you know what I mean? It's completely up to you whether you want to do your laundry while listening to a friend or listen to a friend while you do your laundry. Like, either way you see it. Some people are going to spend time not doing certain things. Like, I'll follow a certain person on YouTube, but I won't necessarily, like, hang out with them all the time unless they're going live all the time, which I do, kind of. So what I want to do here is I want to make sure that the eyes go this way, but the body goes this way, which will be fun. So I'm going to group that, draw this. I'm going to make a sort of medallion. And actually, I'm just going to stay loose with it, Casey. I'm going to stay loose. I don't mind. Ah. Although it will probably be more like earrings and maybe certain beads that are embedded in their flesh for this strange underwater creature, because it's going to be dangling around and you don't want it moving all over the place. It's going to get a little tactilely oversensitive and get a little overstimulating for certain snails. So we're just going to have them kind of munching on those sorts of things. He's going to be looking over here. He's going to be like, oh, woof. Maybe not that big. And then his eye stalks need to be a little more rigid. I don't imagine it like a octopus, but I do imagine it like a little bit like that. Yeah. Kind of fun. And then I'm going to grab it because I can see that it's being a little weird. So I'm going to make it look a little bit like that. Boop. How many layers have you done? A couple. This is my 53rd, which you shouldn't be afraid to do layers. As long as you organize them in such a way that you can find them again, you know? I'm not afraid of doing too many layers, but thank you for asking. Do you have any tips for beginner artists? Kit Kat eat. I do. Be rough, remain rough, stay loose, and practice often, and try not to compare yourself to others, but also reference others. So do a little bit of both. Here's what I'm gonna try and do and see if this works or not. I'm gonna kind of follow along the lines, and I'm gonna go like this. Go like that. And they're all just scales moving towards the face. So maybe I shouldn't be afraid of them feeling a little more centered. He does look a little bit more like a cactus now, but I don't mind. I feel like he's going to open like an artichoke. That's pretty funny. Okay. Honestly, that's not too bad. I'm not so worried about this. I will say, however, I want a little bit more hump. Out of context, it sounds kind of weird. I gotta go. Bye, Sino. See you around, dude. What's he drawing? Thanks, just an idiot artist. We are drawing a snail guy, and I'm trying to be a little rough with it. Like, I don't mind getting out of my comfort zone and trying to kind of build a character out of what we're doing here. So that's what I'm doing at this moment. I'm blocking out a character. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna go like this. And I'm feeling out a design. I want it to feel like he's kind of hunched. Maybe he's a type of goblin troll-esque character. Like, I think that's a little more cool. I do like the skinnier version of the eyes. So I will actually adjust that and try and work towards it. I'm going to do that. That's way better. Yes. So now I'm going to bring down the opacity there. Bring down the opacity here. And even more opacity back there. I'm going to get my pen again, which I love. My style is a little bit more anime, and I hate it. I don't know, man. Don't hate your style. Like, just kind of practice it around. Currently drawing a new OC while listening to stream. Hey, Wazy Wolf, what's up, dude? I don't think I've seen you around. My brother just screamed, "Oh, Nikki, you're so fine, you blow my mind." Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. 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 Get your attention. I've been painting the whole time. Nice. This is a fun place. I'm very proud. I hope everyone's drawing a little bit with me today. Maybe he needs eyebrows is what I was missing. Maybe he needs the eyebrows. Yeah, I want it to feel like a goblin. I want it to feel like spiky orcs and untrustworthy creatures. Like they got all these spikes and stuff around them, so might as well make use of the fact that they are somewhat spooky looking. I'm gonna give him some very... It's gonna look like a nose ring, but I know it's not a nose ring. And then some shapes. Oh, why don't I just make some circles that are coins, and then that sort of diamond. I don't know. It's not a diamond shape, but it is kind of a spiral. Maybe. And then another piercing. And then another piercing to match over here. And give that to them. Like, I feel like the fish need a little bit more specificness, and this kind of gives it like a fun little design to it. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of the evil mouth. He's gonna be... I imagine that's the noise they make, is... They don't communicate like that. They communicate through magnetism and magnetic waves like eels or like sharks or electrosensory creatures. But I think that it sounds like a little gurgly. Okay. For real though, I love Kyrian thing. Who that? I am dumb. You're not dumb, dude. You're just having a good time. Don't feel like you gotta know everything. You're good, dude. I also don't like the way these lips are looking. It's got a Jumba Jukiba sort of feel to the way that the mouth is shaped, I want to say. But also, like, a little bit less than that. More specifically, kind of like a... I'm kind of losing it with the design. I don't know how to feel about it. That's what it might be. I'm gonna... I know, but I'm getting rid of the... I got rid of it. I got rid of it because I didn't like the way that the pencil was feeling with it. It needs to feel a little bit more... like he's a freaking goblin. You know what I mean? And it just wasn't giving me goblin. It was giving me... Casey doesn't know how to draw. That's what it was feeling. And I'm going to kind of... I just want a good pose, a nice character, a feel for the design. Maybe he's looking up. He's gonna have mech arms. Maybe. But I want him to have short, amphibious sort of arms. So maybe they're a little bit more frogfish sort of design. This is actually turning out way better than I wanted it to be. I know it looks a little confusing at the moment, but I'm having a lot of fun with how I can view what it's looking like soon. And it's going to be much better than what it was at the moment. Hi, Dad. Everybody say hi to Dad.
Hi.
Hello, Pop. This is the chat. What's up? How's your day?
Fabulous. It was a good day.
Good. We got the new fridge. You see the fridge? Yeah, guys. I don't know if I told you. Today's been very exciting because we had a new fridge come in. A new fridge. So that's been kind of fun. So there's a new thing we got. Some people are talking about a TV show they like. And I don't, I've missed the opportunity to understand what TV show you guys are talking about or what video game you guys are talking about, but I like that you guys are continuing a chat without me. You guys are good. And then I want this jaw not to feel, I want the back to be larger than the jaw or higher than the jaw. I want it to feel a little bit more like he's hunched over than he is standing upright. I just feel like that's a little bit more understandable for me to what the pose is doing at the moment. I don't know. It's okay. It's all right. So this is maybe the eyes down here.
Take care, son.
Thanks, Pop.
Okay, bye-bye.
Are you leaving?
No, just going in the house.
Okay, cool. I'll see you in there.
Okay, bye-bye.
We're talking about animes. Oh, okay. Vanmox, we are drawing a snail, and I'm trying to make a character look cool while also making them feel like a new animal. You know what I mean? It is a snail, but it's also not a snail anymore. It's kind of evolved to a point where it's not a snail anymore. It's definitely a little bit more advanced than that at this point. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, nope. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit of this. We're going to take that and that and that. I feel like that's a little bit more advanced. I want it to feel like he's a goblin. Like I want it to feel like he's hunched over. He's a troll. And I want to feel like like it's a monster. But it's kind of being a little difficult for me with the composition and the way that the animal looks inherently. So I'm going to try and draw a goblin version. I'm no longer drawing a snail. I am drawing a goblin. And I'm trying to figure out what that looks like. I'm going to keep that, but then I'm also going to try it again over here. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. That's super cool. What are some other animes that you guys like? I enjoy... One of my favorite animes is probably Ranking of Kings. I don't know if you guys know Ranking of Kings, but it's really good. Do you ever make people mod? NBA Squad, I do. I have mods that I have one mod that I'm very fond of. Her name is Trick. She's super cool. And so this is going to be backpack. And think goblin, Casey. Goblin. Goblin. I'm thinking goblin. Think goblin, Casey. It's a big ass goblin. He's got some spikes on his helmet. He's got some rings around his head. And it's a goblin. It's a goblin. He's got a big stomach also. And he's clambering to get out of a position. He's got big arms, big hands, like a frogfish. And he's gonna have this big backpack, and it's very silly looking, and it's gonna be like he's kind of running away. He's gonna be looking back that way. There. Okay. Maybe it looks a little bit more like that, and a little bit less like this, and a little bit more like this. Okay, and then some spikes coming off of him like this. I feel like I want to draw them with a bunch of spikes on them, like they're overcompensating for something. Like they really want to seem evil and crazy. But it's just like Mad Max, where it's just a bunch of adults just dressing up at this point. And I hope that comes across. But other than that, like, at this point, it's just a bunch of snails having fun dressing up like Mad Max characters. So this is a tiny scared goblin, and now I'm going to clean it up a little bit more. He's going to be a little bit bigger. Yeah. I want them to feel silly. Like, I'm starting to get a personality for these characters. Oh, bye, Just an Idiot. What is MHA on? MHA on? I don't know. I can't remember. I also watch it on Facebook. You watch an anime on Facebook, Wazy Wolf? Bad idea. Why would you do that? Casey, I need advice for drawing hair. My current OC drawing looks as if she has bad hair day. Stick solid shapes. I don't watch anime, I read the One Piece manga. That's very cool. It's a good spending of your time. I can help you. When is season 2 of TP on? I would say, like, keep solid shapes. Like, if it's long hair, just keep it, like, very specifically, like, a normal shape. But also kind of feel out the composition. If the page is filling up over here, then just kind of feel out, like, if they're wavy. Sometimes also it's just fun to make some bobs sometimes. So like, but also if they don't do a lot of stray hair, that can often either feel homey and comfy, or like they're having a bad day. So that's my advice for you. It looks like Kiri's hair, but worse, and it's for a girl. Huh. What are you going to name him? Said Bailey Dodson. I think Bailey Dodson, you guys can name him. That's what I think you guys can do. It's up to you guys. I think once I draw him a bunch, then I'll give it to you guys, and you guys can name this specific goblin boy. And then I'll let you decide. But it's they're all snails, so maybe like escarga, or something similar. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna name them. I do know that they are magnetic snails. So also I will accept circuitry related things like positron maybe. Like I'm okay with that as well. No, that was gross. Okay. Beautiful positron. Going to sit right here with his cute little beads and such. Oh no, I'm too late! Question Studios, you're not too late. We're hanging out. His name is Freg. Hi, Al-Hytham Simp. What's up, dude? Not Hawk Stray Hair. Hi, Jaina Pasco. Hello, friend. Freg the Fregonator. Bob. What is he doing? He's running away. Maybe. What do you guys think he's running away from? I'll put something up there, like maybe a seahorse or some sort of small little shiny thing. Like, I don't mind as long as it's kind of funny. That could be pretty good. So let me know what you guys think he could be afraid of. That wasn't good at all. I want him to feel like a warthog also. Like sometimes goblins can look kind of like a warthogs. Like they've got funny pig noses. And I don't know why pigs are demonized like that in fantasy. But that's what happens. And so it's kind of a motif. So I wouldn't mind that as well. I would really look up sea snails. Sea snails, I learned a lot from true facts about the sea snail, honestly. It's really funny, but it's also like, wow, they make little pouches and little arms out of their hands. Out of their foot. They only have one foot, and yet they make all these different, like growth bud sort of looking things. And that's kind of funny, and they're very cute in the aspect that they do that. And that's why I'm inspired about this guy, because they do make little arms out of their foot. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. He also has chainmail, sort of. So I'm going to implement that into his design. But I don't want him to seem hairy. I want him to seem like he's got chainmail on. And that's a little difficult right now. This doesn't look like that. This looks like he's hairy. I didn't like that at all. I'm going to give him some of this. And then we're going to do a little of that. It's going to be kind of patterny. I don't mind. All Might face. I'm afraid of Freg the Fregster. There was a kitty cat at my door and he ate on the fish on my pond. That's cool. Sea bunnies are cuter. Yes. A fire octopus. He's afraid of a fire octopus. I'd be afraid of a fire octopus. So maybe... What if he is running from Shiggy? Fushigi is the thing that I'm thinking of at the moment. So he's gonna have big arms that are trying to kind of climb away. So it's gonna be this. There. And he's learned this from frogfish. Basically is what I would implement. I would kind of say he's kind of learned that from. And then he's gonna have funny little didn't like that at all. Stick to the status quo. No, stick to the rough sketch is what I was gonna say. Until I broke out into High School Musical. He's kind of cute in his scared little boots. He's not wearing boots. He doesn't have any feet. He has one foot, but he doesn't have any feet. I'm going to draw him with some armor plating now, which hopefully don't come off as freaking fur, you know? That's kind of what I wanted to avoid. And now I'm going to give him his robot arms. And robot hands, but also a little bit of this. If you guys haven't seen frogfish before, look them up because they are like frogs, but also at the bottom of the ocean and fish. So kind of cool. kind of spooky, a little bit of both. What would your dad think? Shigaraki and his crusty lips. Ugh. Hi, welcome back, Angel Dust. Hello, Sparagon GD. Hello. Who would win in a fight with this creature, him or Manita? I don't know who either of those people are. I'm sorry. I just want this kid to look a little gross and a little bit like a goblin. That's all I want. Like a gross goblin. And I think I'm succeeding slightly. There was a character, I don't know if you guys ever watched the musical Peter Pan, but in the musical they mention there's this kid who again, they're lost boys, so they don't know what their names are originally, but they get new names, and one of these kids names himself after what was written on his diaper, and the diaper says slightly soiled. So he's like, my name is Slightly Soiled. And you're like, Jesus. And that's an interesting name. So maybe we'll name him that. No one else thought of a good one other than Freg, which has been taken before, guys. He's also not necessarily a frog. So let's not be too hasty. There. And then a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and just some more spikes on this spiky boy. Shoo! Shee! Nope. Shee! There we go. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to draw the rest of that connecting to the snail shell. Here you go. Manita would lose. Goddess needed something, so he slapped together a frogfish. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Jana Pasco, thanks for dancing, dude. My Hero Academia. I don't watch My Hero Academia. What you drawing, Casey? Someone else tell people what we're drawing. Casey, name him Toshi or Aizawa. Why? I would like a specific reason as to why. I don't necessarily understand why those are the names that you chose. It's kind of fun, but I don't have an exact explanation as to that. My laptop sounds like it's pushing its buttons a little, but it seems to be doing okay. So it's a spiky magnetic sea snail. Yeah, Alhythem Simp, you've got it. Are you familiar with the magnetic sea snails? I did a Peter Pan school musical and I was a pirate, but Peter Pan had to be a girl because all the boys were too scared. Jana Pesco, traditionally, Peter Pan is a girl. Traditionally, Peter Pan was always played by a girl. That's normal, I think. And I like that they kept up the tradition. Like on musical Broadways, if you ever check out any of the old versions of Peter Pan, it's always a girl. Because it's just kind of fun. It's like a fun trapeze sort of job. Ah! There we go. I'm going to erase this in the background. Erase this in the background. Okay, I think we got something here. Okay, so that is one character design. Bam. Who gives Shiggy coffee again? I love coffee. Alright, now we're going to take that. Oh, why does it look like that, I guess? Okay. Then I'm going to take you and I'm going to distort you a little bit because when I flip you like that... Oh! I went the opposite direction than I should have. He's running this way. And I want him to feel a little bigger, so I'm just going to go like that. That is cute. Did anyone decide what he was running from? I don't remember. I'm switching back because I didn't really like the way that was shaped. That's cool. Okay. That's one way to draw a goblin sea snail. Coffee sounds so good right now. Dude, you missed it. We were talking about mud water. Also, did you know that the name Wendy only appeared 2 times before the Peter Pan musical? Huh. I did not know. What if we name the creature Shiggy? I don't know. I'd be cool with that. Hi, sorry I'm late. No worry, dude. Like, no one's ever like, you're not obligated to be here. It's just fun to hang out. Someone give me Dad Zawa a raise. I don't know what that is. Well, that's kind of fun. He's running from a troll. I'll draw a troll version now. Okay, think troll, Casey. What is a troll? I want to show you guys a drawing of a troll I did once. See if I can find it for you. It was a birthday present for my dad. I don't know if it's still here. It was a fun design. And I'm not sure where it is. But I used to draw a bunch of types of trolls. And I based them on frogfish, amphibians around. And I don't know where it is at the current state. But I'm almost positive it's somewhere nearby. I just can't see it yet. It's somewhere in here. No. We're doing a little tour right now. That's not it either. Is it in here? No. Where is she? I don't know where she went. I have so much art. That's not fair. Wow, I guess I don't know where my presents are. I had a bunch of drawings of like, this is like in Procreate is where I drew the background that you see right now, which is Bone, the cover for a Bone comic. And I don't know where my other art is. I guess it's not up here. That makes me a little sad. I'd have to find it later. Oh well. I have a drawing of a creature somewhere. Is it in here? No. Damn it. Well, it's somewhere. I have too much art, I think. How long have you been drawing? John 69's journey. I've been drawing my entire life. You're a troll, love. Leah Sidman. You... No. How dare you? Hi, I love your art. You're such a good artist. Clee? What the heck? Thank you so much. That's super sweet. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a troll first. And then I'm going to draw it as a sea snail next. That's... I want the culture of my intelligent sea snails to feel as if they are goblins, they are trolls, they are creatures. Yeah, I caught you live. Hey Tyler Mitchell, what's up, dude? Today for my art class I had to do a self-portrait, but everyone just did anime, but I did realism. Nora Bear, good for you. Please always break the mold. Don't do what everyone else is doing. Am I drawing anything for St. Patrick's Day? Al Haytham Simp. What day is St. Patrick's Day, Al Haytham? Can you help me out? Did you know that Americans eat 100 acres of pizza a day? What? Collectively or individually? Because I'm behind. My tablet chattered and I did not drop it. Huh. Casey, give the troll legendary All Might face. I will not. Are you still streaming? Yeah, Goofy Goober. What's up, dude? I am drawing a goblin. It's an ogre. I'm drawing an ogre. Ogres have layers. Tiny eyes, Casey. No, not that tiny. I'm stuck. I'm real stuck. Ogre. Big ogre. Big boy. Big meanie. Big ogre. He's gonna be mean. He's gonna be tough. He's gonna be slack-jawed, big brain, big boy. His whole face is just wah, wah, wah. He's gonna be just kind of walking around, making sure everyone is staying away from him. He's gonna have big armor on his armor. He's gonna have some chain mail, and he's gonna be all like, ooh, I'm all mean, ooh. And he's gonna have a big old mustache. And now I'm gonna draw it as a snail. Nope. No, I'm not. I didn't like that either. That was not a good pose. Don't hate me. I'm gonna look up some reference, guys. Let's look up some reference together. Terrell Whitlich creature fantasy design. We need reference, guys. Sometimes you need a little inspiration. So, sometimes, oh sometimes, alright, maybe all of the time, I'm on a false ego trip. The renegade of souls. I'm on the concrete jungle. Okay, so she has drawn creature design like that before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like be inspired by it. I'm going to draw what she drew a little bit barely. And it's very inspired from fish and amphibians. You can clearly see that frogs are related to fish because of their mouth. Like, it's so fun to see the relations to species and their ancestors from what their face looks like and their, like, development phase. So, I'm going to draw as best I can how she kind of sees this situation. And she's going to give them that sort of face. Maybe a little bit of mixing them a bit, maybe. So maybe this. They're very hunched over creatures. Now I'm going to have to draw nothing. Case paper is so expensive. Paper is not expensive. POV, your country doesn't celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Wazy Wolf, where are you from? But I love your art. You inspired me to draw more anatomy. Oh, cool, dude. Nice. I'm drawing you, Casey, so do you mind posing for me? I'm not going to pose. I will straighten up. But I won't pose. Maybe it's the legs that make me feel like I need to draw legs. Maybe that's what the pose is missing. I don't know. Okay. And now I feel like I have a spot enough to where I can safely say I'm drawing safely and happily. And I'm a little more happy with where we're drawing. Okay. So, now we've got a sort of goblin character. And now I'm going to give them all the fixins. I'm going to flip it so I don't watch the character design anymore. Okay. So there you guys go. Now you know what I'm drawing. So Terrell Whitlich is a great anatomically correct. Someone was talking about anatomy just now. Oh, wait, sorry. That's not what I want to show. Yeah, it is. You're fine. Okay. So the Night Witches are so cool. Thanks, Kim Holly. Where are you from, Ways? Yeah. The Philippines. Nice, dude. Any specific island in the Philippines? I'm just reading a book about the Philippines. So now I can kind of take this character and build on it. I can see that he's got specific muscles. His hands are going to be claw-like, but still like a frogfish. They have very specific hands. It's also, so Terrell Whitlich, why I like her, is because she does creature design. She does creature design, but she does it with like anatomy, and she understands what they are in relation to real life animals. And so she's really good at that. And I aspire to also be like that, where sometimes it do be like that though. I want to be able to draw something and you can see, oh, that's where they got that. That's cool. Maybe it's more rounded because as creatures become more civilized, they lose certain harder features, or at least that's how it was with humans. They lost a lot of their more base sort of designs. Tara Whitlich did all the designs for the aliens in Star Wars, and she's really, really cool. And I think she's a great artist. And if you guys are looking for someone to inspire you for character design, or for I don't know, if you're looking for someone to inspire you for freaking creature design or how to get better at art, check her out. She's great. Bye, Waze. Check it out. I'll try to join stream next time again. Bye, Waze. I'm doing amazing, Goober. Awesome. Hi, Mochi Wolf. I think I've said hello before, but hello. How do you spell that? Here, I'll write it up for you. She's really cool. She's really nice. 28 watching? There's 28 people watching? Hi. Hello. That's probably the most ever people have watched. What's up, dude? To anyone who's just joining, I'm trying to get a better, like, design for my intelligent snails video. If you guys don't know about intelligent snails, check them out. They're real wild. They're not real. I'm making them, but I'm gonna make a video for them. And I often make animals intelligent and then make a video out of how that might happen. Whoa! Whoa! No, that's not what's gonna do it. To anyone who's just joining and doesn't know what my vibe is or who I am Casey. Hello. We draw some fun, spooky guys sometimes. Most of the time, though, we draw fun little creatures and aliens and characters, and I'm a character designer. So hello. This is my creative outlet. I do have a TikTok called Casey Art, but and that's where I have like my most followers. However, I like going on YouTube more often. You get an F? Oh no! March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Al Hytham. The 17th. Okay, 2 days from now. You get more subs every day, says Nora Bear. That's no way. That the birds eat it and it controls them. Moji Wolf, yeah! That's what I'm basing it off of, kind of. Except this one's underground. Nice work, dude. Way to know what's going on. This is exactly that. This is inspired by those creatures. The zombie snails. I like that you know that. That's awesome. I don't know if I want actually them to have, now that I've seen her designs, I don't know if I want to give them teeth anymore. Maybe that's what's been throwing me off, is their teeth. Except maybe over here? I don't know. Maybe I'll give them teeth. I also like the designs of God of War. There's some really good character designs in there. Specifically from this one Instagram artist who's done most of the creature designs of God of War. If you're not familiar with I don't know what his name is. There's so many artists I follow, and then I forget all their names. I don't actually remember the name of them. But this right here is my pretty boy swag. No, it's based on that same intelligent snail guy that you were talking about earlier. I love them. I think it's so funny and stupid. And I'm like, what if those guys became super intelligent? Like, what if the mind control of certain snails led to a revolution in intelligence? Who knows? Who knows, you know? So now I'm going to give... How about a snail that is resistant to salt? These guys are resistant to salt. They live in the ocean. So, of course, they're resistant to salt. Like, that's something funny to think about. There are sea snails, and they are resistant to salt in the water. You know what I mean? Like, who could have fathomed that they would leave the ocean and decide, oh, ew, gross, don't like that anymore. Gives me flashbacks. So I kind of like the armor thing going on. Maybe I just need to draw more armor around other parts of the creature to feel more like armor. I don't know. Do they need legs? Warrior name Raynolin. Is that a real warrior name? How often do you live stream, Mochi Wolf? We go live every single weekday. For on different platforms. And the main one that we're on often is YouTube, but we're also on TikTok on Mondays and Fridays, but also Twitch. So that's one thing that we do all the time, is that. I kind of like this, the way that this is looking. I do like this a lot, actually. This is turning out really, really freaking cute. And I'm a big fan of him right now. And now I'm going to give it some spikes on the side. So this is a mix of like ferrofluid design, which is a little difficult to get a little, you know, nailed down. But then also, like, it's kind of fun to figure out. So if you guys don't know, like, ferrofluid, it's super, it's very cool. I don't know if you can ever, like, buy it. That's like for science teachers, but I do enjoy creating animals with a lot of different things that they use for technology. Like, if you think about animals and you're like, oh, they probably create like rockets or something, they're not going to create rockets. Not all of them are going to make rockets, you know. Some of them are just stupid and are just going to put sticks together like crocodiles. But how can we put sticks? How far have sticks come along? How cool can sticks look? Like, that's my favorite thing to do. And I make sure that, like, the way that I draw intelligent animals is fun, but also scientifically accurate as to what they might look like in the future. Oh, baby. I think we did it. I think I nailed it finally, and I'm very, very happy with the way this is going. This is super cute. Da-da-da-da-da-da. This is my happy song. It is also this song from Mario. It is also that song. This is super cool now. He is looking super cool. He might be a little gross, but he is still super cute. Legs. What's on the menu? Legs. We're not drawing those legs. I don't want to draw those legs. I'm getting rid of the legs. You use when you draw traditionally, someone asks. What was the question? What pencils do you use when you draw traditionally? I use a pen. I recommend drawing with a pen, man. It doesn't matter what you draw with. Casey, do you think you could do a tutorial on hair? I have been around for so long. If you and I only got YouTube, sadly. See, that's why the future is scary. This is a fun place. It's not. It's not scary. It's cute. It's adorable. It's so fun to think about the future. I love her. I think the future is a fun place to be. It's going to be... I wish I could travel to the future. I know I could. You can't travel to the past, but you can travel to the future. If there was ever a program to freeze my body or send me into space and get me close to a gravitational well that makes me perceive time go slower for me, I'd do it in a heartbeat. All right? I'd do it instantly. I'm down. I want that. I'd love to kind of like be able to see what happens after us. What do animals turn into? How far do they get, you know? Which one takes our spot? What do we turn into? We think humans are the end of the end. We're not. Evolution is still happening. We're losing certain organs that we don't need anymore. Sometimes children are born with certain oddities that might eventually be the normality. And I'm excited to see what the future holds. And I'd like to be there when it happens. But for now, we can just dream. And that's what I do all the time. Just dream. Dream, dream, dream. Yo. 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 Okay. Sorry, I'm back. My phone died. Hey, Nora Bear, what's up? And Angel Dust, what's up? Nah, I don't fear the future. The future fears me. Ah! Crazy Wolf, no! I wish I could go into Star Trek universe. I love Star Trek, especially the one with Picard and Catherine. Cool, dude. Do you like drawing mythical creatures? Mochi Wolf, it's my favorite thing to do. I actually like drawing mythical creatures. And, I like, specifically, I like making them scientifically accurate. Like, I like proving that they might exist if they looked like what would they look like if they looked like this? And I think that that's way more fun than doing other stuff. Like drawing them just without thinking. I think, why would a unicorn grow a horn there? That looks like a narwhal horn. And narwhal horns are just teeth. So the unicorn must just be like some sort of giant toothed creature. I'm going to finish the line work for this guy. And then I think I'm done for today. For the live stream. I got other stuff I got to draw off stream. You know, NDA stuff. This has been really, really fun. Then I'm going to draw the lips, and they're gonna be real big. They're not even really lips. They are the exit area of feet. That's what happens when you evolve to have a foot and then use it for communication and eating, whilst floating. I don't like the way that looks. That's better. And then nice. Okay, very cool, Casey. Maybe the horn, it's to cut through the vegetation and ice because it is Scottish. Maybe. Because it is Scottish. It is Scottish. It is the flag of the Scots. Good knowledge there, kid. Great work. Now I'm going to be a little more delicate with the lines in here. Because I want it to feel a little more like shading. No. That was the wrong way to draw that. That was the wrong way. That was the wrong way. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Okay. I drew these teeth, these twofers, originally a little bigger, I thought. And now I'm fixing them up. There we go. Okay. Come on, Casey. What's next? What's next, big boy? This guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Cute. Very cute. What are some other things that people say? Bakudeku. I don't know what that is. Once I asked my friend for what would we do if one of the other friends stabbed me, and she said you would break their bones and they touched you. Cool. What if humans would evolve to have horns from our canine teeth? Ah, so you're asking what would happen if humans got a narwhal sort of horn? That's kind of a cool thought. I don't know. Well, obviously we wouldn't necessarily be working on our intelligence at that point. Because at that point our evolutionary triggers would be towards trying to look like we have a horn sticking out of our teeth. We might more likely like grow that on someone via mutation on purpose. But I don't know if that were to happen, it would be because probably it looked good to the opposite sex. I don't think that horns are going to be necessary for our evolution. If anything, I would say instead we could grow something like devil horns like this, which are cutaneous skin growths. How would it eat the first spiky snail? Maybe it's also magnetic as well, and it orients itself in the way that pulls the spiky snail near it. Ooh, nice. I would say that's a good way to look at it. That's a fun way to think. I do think that would be kind of cool if these guys were fighting each other and they oriented themselves and attacked with magnetic fields. That'd be kind of fun. I like that idea. That's really cool. That's really cool. I do think that they are going to... I mean, that's why they have mouths now, is they have kind of a cannibalistic... Maybe not cannibalistic, but they do have a sort of carnivorism that they need to establish and successfully eat other things with. And obviously this guy's hungry. So he's going to be eating something. He's going to be eating something. And I'm going to give him some of that scale plating again, which is reminiscent of his actual scale plating, which he grows on his body. And some of it will be bigger than others. And there we go. I hope that it's coming off as medieval, although they are in a electronic age. Like, they are going to be wearing these crazy armor, because that's what they do. They're very specific to living in protective circles. So of course they're still going to have their means of protecting themselves. Except I want it to feel like a nautilus shell, not just a nautilus, just a fun little shield. It's got to feel like a nautilus shell. So what I'm going to instead do is erase this again. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Don't need it. You have your opinion and we have ours. Cool. If you guys are fighting in chat, be nice, okay? Don't be fighting. I'm multitasking, doing my math homework and watching the stream at the same time. Please do homework if you have homework. Enjoy the live stream. Thanks, Norbert. Can we stop talking about MHA? It's annoying. Thank you, A Starfall. Yeah, guys, let's take a break, Kim Holly, and let's just take a break from My Hero Academia. We don't watch it on your own time. We don't have to talk about it all the time. Instead, let's talk about anything. Ask me anything. Does anyone have any questions for me? I will answer as much as I am able to see. Okay? Let's just take a break from the anime talk. Casey, help the chat out here and make the right stop. I don't want to fight. Then stop talking about it. Now I can only watch YouTube. I'm just putting my opinion out there. You started, Wheezy. Okay, guys. We're all friends here. Or we're all strangers trying to hang out here. Let's not, you know, get all crazy. So I'm gonna just be cool, chill with the... I'm the adult now. I'm acting president. Please stop talking about... I forbid it now. We can talk about literally anything else. Like your favorite character design, your favorite Star Wars movie, your favorite Alien movie, anything. Literally anything. I wonder if anyone knows Starship Troopers. That one's pretty good. I knew the monster about Star Troopers before I watched the movie, which was actually kind of funny. And then I watched it as an adult, and I was like, huh, this is actually an anti-war movie. That's really cool. Did you know that baby sloths are addicted to cuddling? Are they really? That's an interesting fact. What do you mean? I think it's that they're stuck to their parents, right? They can't... I'd be addicted too if I couldn't move any way else. There we go. Oh no! I thought I'd switched over to my eraser. Huh. I want to make these spikes perfectly. Oof. There we go. No. There. No. I have an Apple Pen that lets me switch in between different erasers and pens. And sometimes it doesn't switch for me, and it pisses me off sometimes. And I just had that just there. So that was annoying. Boof. 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 By the way, Casey, what book about the Philippines are you reading? Oh, it's this fun, great question. I'm much like I'm drawing if snails were intelligent and they kind of look like weird little sci-fi monster goblins. I'm reading about if in the near future we discovered a species of octopus that was intelligent, and it's set in the Philippines, in Indonesia, and It kind of has different characters in different spots, and they kind of go back and forth between that. It's called The Mountain and the Sea, and it's a very fun book, and I very much enjoy it. I'm going to make this look a bit spikier at the back. Like it's a satellite, maybe? Oh no. And then trying to draw some white shells. Meant to say good drawing. Thank you. There's blue banded bees on Australia. They have blue and black stripes instead of yellow. That's so cool, Mochi Wolf. That is a fun freaking fact. Does anyone else have any fun facts that I don't know about? Because I did not know that one. There's a new rainbow octopus that was discovered here in the Philippines. You're kidding! Do they have intelligence? That's... Because if they do, it's my book coming true. That's cool, dude. I love new animals. I love the discovery of new animals. Nature is crazy. Nature is crazy. We have so much to discover. And that's why I don't understand when people are like, I don't know what to draw. There is so much out there that is so fun and cute and adorable and sciencey and superpowered that can be taken from nature and physics, and we can just make stuff out of it with our brains. Look at quantum teleportation. Look, and then think about what are some animals that could even survive the vacuum, like a tardigrade. Draw a teleporting tardigrade at that point. It's like there are zombie snails. Draw where the snails take over humans, and humans start to look like the parasite that was inside them, or other parasites like the isopod that takes over fish in their mouths and like attaches to their tongue and stuff. Like, draw anything that you find interesting and steal from nature. There's so much cool stuff out there that we don't understand yet, want to understand, do understand, and think is cool. Just keep going. Like, there's so much to find fun out there, and I think everyone deserves to study nature a little bit more. That's where I get inspiration. That's where I get inspiration. And I hope that didn't seem a little preachy. You guys just don't get stuck in the fake fantasy stuff. There's so much more real cool things. I mean, sure, fantasy is fun. But try and, like, sometimes, I like fantasy, like leprechauns. I might, on Leprechaun's Day, on St. Patrick's Day, I might draw if leprechauns were real, and that'd be really fun. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab my liquify brush, and I'm just gonna pull at this, so it's a little more there. Nice. This guy's having some fun. And now just some needles kind of sticking out. Like sea urchin stuff. And then some more needles. I want it to kind of feel a bit like, if this makes any sense, I would like it to feel like it's a, in the same shape as the Russian satellite. Does that make sense? What was the first satellite the Russians sent off? I don't remember what it's called, but it looked a little like it had little legs at the end of it. And I'm going to get rid of this because I didn't like the way I put that there. Oh no! That was an eraser! Go to pencil, please. Thank you. Almost done drawing some little details, guys, and then I'll look at the chat really quick. Yes, try doing the Aswang or the Mananangal. I've drawn the Aswang before. That's pretty fun. It's on my TikTok. What else? Did you know that the average person spends 2 weeks of their lives kissing? It's disgusting, I know. I wish I spent that much kissing. Sounds kind of fun. Group. Oh no! There we go. My goblin satellite baby. I love her. Look at her. You keep at it, kid. I think I like this guy better than this guy, but they could just be two different cultures of snail. I think I'm really finding my groove now. Look how much this has evolved. So I had this first, this second. Before them, I was drawing these guys, and he looked like this. Looks kind of goofy. And then before that, I was just drawing some normal fun snails. And then also these guys. These guys look kind of crazy. So, obviously they've changed a lot in my mind. Sputnik! Thank you! It's Sputnik. How do you know this stuff? Kit Kat, it's all in my brain. I haven't even told you half the things I know. Hey Casey, did you know that there are so many cool mythical creatures in the Philippines you can check out? I do. I do. I love the creatures in, certain creatures in the Philippines are very interesting, specifically certain, creatures that are inspired by, sleep paralysis is really fun. So, everyone, I'm going to show you my favorite snail goblin that we've made so far. Here is a spiky boy. A drawing of a spiky boy. I hope you all had a fun time watching. Have you heard of okapis? I have. They're very cute. Slugs have 4 noses. I did not know that. That is fun. And they have 1 foot. It is now 5:30. I've been live for a lot longer than I usually am. Goodbye, everyone. I'm going to go get some lunch. I guess it's technically dinner. Casey, what's your favorite movie? Minus him, minus him. I would say, before you end, if you've been to an art interview. No one's interviewed me about my art. I usually just do live streams. But goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day. I hope you're all wonderful and have a great time with the rest of your night, with the rest of your morning, with the rest of your day. Goodbye and have a great day. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.